Viewers, in a big breaking coming in, images of 20 to 30 Jaish-e terrorists have been accessed after the Udhampur terror operations that took place earlier this month. And this is coming in as the Kathua encounter is also underway today in J&K, where a cop has already lost his life. In Jammu and Kashmir, 7 photos of young Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists aged between 20 to 30 who have infiltrated from Pakistan have been accessed. The images have been recovered from the mobile phones of the terrorists killed earlier this month in Udhampur, which were taken by the terrorists themselves by moving through the upper reaches of Jammu. In other news, the ongoing Kathua encounter, a policeman was killed and 2 officers injured during a fierce gunfight that's underway. Viewers, we are joined live by my colleague Gursimran. Gursimran, could you help us understand now that they've been able to sort of access the images of the 20 to 30 Jaish-e terrorists who have likely infiltrated from Pakistan? What further details do we have about them?
See, these photos are of the 7 Jaish terrorists that are aged between 20 to 30 years old that have been now accessed by Republic Media Network. These terrorists are active in the areas of Kathua, Doda, Udhampur, and also in the area of the Kishtwar. That is what we are picking up. These photos have been taken in the last 1 month when they were in the upper reaches of the Jammu regions, these 4 districts. These terrorists, these photos have been accessed from the mobile phones of the terrorists that have been neutralized during the Basantgarh encounter that was carried out by the 9th Corps of the Indian Army along with the Jammu and Kashmir Police. It was the operation of the Special Forces of the Indian Army that was conducted this month only. And during the analysis of the mobile phones that have been recovered, it has come into fore that these terrorists were taking the photographs whenever they were moving in the upper reaches of the Doda, Kishtwar, Udhampur and Kathua. These 7 photos are of 7 terrorists aged between 20 to 30 years that have been active, pushed from across the border by terror group Jaish-e-Mohammed to carry out a series of terror attacks. Now, what the officials in the Jammu and Kashmir Police as well as the Indian Army says that these photos have been circulated within the establishment to find out these terrorists. Even some of the installations of the Indian Army that are there in the Doda, Kishtwar region that comes under the 16th Corps of the Indian Army, they have pasted these photographs also at their respective camps and also at the locations of the Indian Army, so that if someone has the information regarding the movement of these Pakistani terrorists into the Indian territory, they can be shared with the relevant agencies and these terrorists can be neutralized. Because see, in these photographs, the weapons that these terrorists are carrying, they have been mosaicked. But when it comes to the real weapons that they are carrying the M4 carbine, they are carrying the AK series rifles along with other ammunition, these sophisticated weapons that they are carrying out along with them. So this shows that they are highly trained terrorists, and the way they were taking the photographs in the upper reaches of the Jammu also shows that they are moving fearlessly in the upper reaches because they know the dynamics and demography of the area well, and that's why they are posing a serious challenge to the overall security scenario. But these photos that have exclusively been accessed by Republic Media Network also exposes Pakistan that how they are desperately pushing the young terrorists into the Indian territory, highly trained terrorists into the Indian territory, and these 7 are just the photographs of the 7 terrorists. There are similar 50 terrorists, roughly 50 terrorists. The number could be more than this, but at least 50 terrorists that are active in the Jammu region, 25 in the left side of the Jammu, that is towards the international border area, and the other side on the line of control, that is Rajouri, Poonch and Riyasi.
Gursimran, as you're reporting live today from Kathua and the encounter is also underway at Kathua, what further developments do we have since this morning?
See, if we speak of the developments this morning, we can say that the operation is in advanced stage because we spoke to some of the officers to get the confirmation about the killing of the terrorists. They said that in a short while from now, the Jammu and Kashmir Police will be coming out with a statement because yesterday the 2 terrorists were hit when they were trying to move out from that built-in structure in the upper reaches of the Kog village, after which the security forces launched a massive manhunt. And as we speak now, there are searches that are underway in the area, though the confirmation on the killing of the terrorists is awaited. But the security forces are hopeful that this time they will be able to bring down this group of Jaish-e-Mohammed that has been trapped yesterday. One brave heart of the Jammu and Kashmir Police Head Constable Bashir Ahmed has already made the supreme sacrifice, while one Deputy SP Operations, the police component, as well as an assistant sub-inspector has been injured in the ongoing encounter.
Thank you, Gursimran, for those details. Coming in, not only about the Jaish-e terrorists, which is an exclusive that we've been able to access, and also the Kathua encounter that's underway.